Veronica Isles, and I am live, and I'm so excited to be with you. I just got done with a session on YouTube. Now we're doing one on Instagram. And I'm here to answer your questions. I'm trying to remember what we were just talking about on YouTube. And I can't remember. Sunset and Sal's is here, though I remember talking to them. Hi, everyone. Let's talk. Let's continue the manifesting group session. Studywithveronica.com is how you can get my free course. I want to be clear on that. It's completely free. 10 Days to Manifesting Miracles in Your Life. I want to also say I do have paid courses, paid coaching as well. So I have something for everybody. There are specials at dreamlifebyveronica.com too. Okay, so who has a question? Because when you get to do coaching with me, it's just like this session, except it's just you and me. So it's just me and you and me. And we'll do it together. But tonight, I'm just taking whatever questions I notice. Where can we get the course? You look so beautiful. Thank you. Studywithveronica.com. And you just add in your name and email, and then you get special private link. There's also a free MP3, the Reality Mastery MP3. I think there's a PDF too. Can't really remember. I just know I give away a lot of free things. And I know it's a life-changing course. 10 days. How to manifest money. You could use the free course to manifest money. Manifesting money. Imagine spending it. Realize, start expanding your consciousness. Also identify yourself as someone who can have money. A limiting belief would be that you don't have the right qualifications or the right job, or that you're too limited in your circumstances to be able to have the type of money you want. But money is an unlimited resource. I know it doesn't feel that way when you can't pay your bills. I know that not having enough money, it feels very stark, it feels very cold, it doesn't feel good, let's just say. Because I've been there. I remember when I was living out of a motel in Las Vegas, the Klondike. I wound up there accidentally. It was not on purpose. But I remember because it was at the end of the strip. So I had no car. So I'd walk with the person who I was in love with at the time. And he was not in love with me. He was not, but I was trying to get him to be in love with me. And all he was really doing was spending all of my money. And so thus keeping me in this rundown motel indefinitely until I devised a plan out. But we would walk. And the closest place, I remember there was like this little chapel. I forget what it's called. It's a little chapel where people can get married, but there's also the Mandalay Bay. And I remember going in there and just seeing all the money being spent, and people staying in hotel rooms and on vacations and spending money. Like there's a lot of money in those casinos. And I remember just feeling like the world was so cold at that time, like just stark cold. I remember going into a bar and wishing that I could sit down and just have a drink, but I had no money. And I was just observing all of these people with money, and it just felt so cold. But the thing that I didn't know at that time, because I didn't know anything about manifesting at that time, was that I actually had the ability to see myself just like the people who were spending all the money, that they were really no different than me. They just got there first. And you're no different than other people that have money, and you have the ability to get money. Who knows how it's going to come? Maybe you'll do something wonderful, your talents, your gifts. Maybe you'll get this crazy, raise at work. Maybe money will come to you in the most strangest possible ways. Maybe you'll find something that's really worth a lot of money. I mean, I'm just throwing things out there. You could even win like a lottery or a jackpot. I know I always say not to ask for that, but just don't let that be the only way that you think money can come to you, because you don't want to limit yourself. But you're no different than these other people that are spending money. And if you look at all the money that's being spent, I mean, go to like a mall with like designer clothes. Look at all the people spending a lot of money. And they're not spending it because it's hard for them to spend. Like they have money to spend. You can be that way too. How do I manifest the love of my life? I would start to identify yourself, start to see yourself as someone else's love. True love, great love, like the person they have been waiting their whole life for. Like if you want to manifest the love of your life, it means you are waiting for that perfect person who's going to just walk through life and make you so happy and do all of these wonderful things with. But you can be that for someone else too. So I think recognizing more, I am someone else's perfect someone. Like, how many times are you saying that about yourself? Or how many times are you saying, well, where is my perfect someone? So start recognizing that you are that special too. Again, just like the people with all the money, you're no different. So you are that special too. Whenever we want to manifest like love, we tend to place so much importance on that other person, how they can make us happy. What about you making the other person happy? What about you seeing yourself as a radiating source and let the best person win? And just being open and available to new opportunities. Maybe someone sets you up. Maybe you bump into someone on the street. Maybe, I don't know, someone is behind you in the line in Starbucks, and then they bought you a coffee, and you realize that this person is your future husband. I mean, it can happen in so many different ways. So start seeing love as a good thing. A lot of times when you're trying to manifest the love of your life, it means you've been heartbroken a lot and suffered a lot of bad relationships. Start forgiving all of the old relationships. Start healing your idea of love. Become a radiating source of love. All the things you want this person to do for you, start doing for yourself now. Start treating yourself really well, talking to yourself lovely in your mind. Like, however you want to talk to the love of your life, talk to yourself like that. How many people do that? We tend to be a bully in our mind. Why? Okay. Who's got another question? I just sort of talk until I run out of steam. But again, we can do coaching sessions together. I don't have any more spots for tonight. I'm sorry, it ran out. Thanks a million. Of course. And I wish the very best for you. I want to say that This Is Work to Get an SP Back To is the same exact formula. In fact, I have a course, 25-day love challenge for manifesting a specific person that you get to do just with me. And enrollment ends soon, dreamlifebyveronica.com, and it won't come back. So there you go. But yes, it works to get a specific person back because, again, if you're trying to get someone back, it means they're so special to you that you can't live without them. Like, you have to have them back. Do you see yourself as being that valuable to them? In terms of love, we tend to disregard ourselves. And we can do this with money too. Like, we tend to see how special it is, the thing that we want, that we don't see that we're special now. I think I was lost in a train of thought before. Let's see, studywithveronica.com. There was something else I was saying. I need to finish my idea before I read these questions, okay? What if everything's seemingly impossible after doing manifesting? That's a tricky one to answer because I think anything is going to seem impossible until you actually get it. Can you at least pose a suggestion that it could be possible? Maybe what you're trying to suggest is that after you tried manifesting, things got worse. If things got worse, it could mean that maybe you lost your sense of self in the manifesting process. When we hear about manifesting, especially when we're new to it, the temptation can be to get consumed in these techniques and just want to do the techniques because you think, if you do more techniques, then it'll come faster, right? But it's a learning process. So if everything seems totally messed up right now, that could actually be a good thing because things do have to get shaken up before they can change. Like, if you're trying to manifest something, you want change. So if everything seems kind of messed up, that could be okay. I want you to try to not be led by your emotions and instead look at in which ways are things messed up. Is there anything you can learn from that? Any signals, ways that you can grow? That's why I said in the last video that negativity is not the enemy. It's something that's trying to teach you what you need to heal within you in order to get the experience that you want. So it's actually trying to help you, not hurt you. It's not trying to just be an intrusive voice that bugs you. So, anything is possible. But try to take your process, very mindfully, very calmly, observe, and listen to your heart. The voice of your higher self is going to speak very calmly, very softly. The answers are always there. Everything has a solution. Can we manifest a better metabolism, being in better shape, being more beautiful? Absolutely. And I think that Metabolism is interesting because there isn't just one thing that you do to have a fast metabolism. You will notice there are some people that eat a particular diet and have a considered fast metabolism. Then someone else eats that same exact diet and has a slow metabolism. So I don't think it's genetic because, again, you might find families where a mother's really thin and a daughter's really overweight. I don't think it's genetic. I think it has a lot to do with, how you feel about yourself, what you think about food, your relationship with food, your relationship with what you feel you deserve. If you could pick your ideal eating habits, like you at your best, not like just eating a ton of food just because you can and you get away with it. Because I don't think anyone's ideal eating situation would be to like eat 6 or 7 meals a day. Like that would be exhausting because all you would be doing is eating. But what is the kind of food that you would eat at your best? How do you identify yourself and what kind of weight do you want to be? How do you want to look in terms of beauty? Like in terms of beauty too, like skincare. I don't do anything for my skin. I'm not trying to say my skin is perfect. I've never struggled with my skin though. And I know some people, use all of these different products. And again, it's more a state of mind. Like what kind of products make you feel good? Use those products, not because they're going to make you look a certain way, but because you can feel good. I think that reverse aging is possible. I think that your body can listen to commands, so healing is possible. Whatever you want, it's possible for you. There's a reason why you want it. Just make sure that it's not because you think that it's going to somehow complete you or make you happy in a way that you aren't currently. So it's something that will enhance your life. Yes, it'll bring you a lot of joy, but you already have joy and fulfillment now. And you already love yourself now. So you're not trying to look a certain way because you're trying to escape your body. I don't eat a lot. Even if I fast for 3 days a week, I don't lose weight. That used to happen to me. I think I fasted for like 2 weeks at a time and didn't lose anything. It's really horrible. And now I can eat a whole lot of food and not like before. If I would have eaten like even a sliver of what I eat now, like I would have been having to fast for like 2 weeks afterwards just to like try to look normal. The point I'm trying to say is, I've been through a lot in terms of weight. I was extremely morbidly obese. I think 300 pounds is morbidly obese. It's obese, let's just say. Don't weigh 300 pounds anymore. But I lost the weight, and it was through identifying myself already as a thin person, even though I wasn't. It was about not hating my body anymore, because I certainly hated my body when I was 300 pounds. I was ashamed. Spent so much time inside of the house. Like I didn't even want to go outside. But it's about loving yourself. It's about realizing, experimenting with what feels good for your body, taking care of your body, maybe trying out some new foods that can be really nourishing to your body. I know something for me, I don't know if this will work for everyone, but I just want to throw it out there. Something that really helped my metabolism was spinach. It sounds weird, but I eat like 2 bags of spinach every single day. I don't know why. But when, I found that when I do that, I can eat more and I feel better. But like I said, it may just be me. But experiment with different things that could feel healthy and could make you feel good. Because I do think that there's a point of nourishing your body. I don't think you can just put junk food in it and expect to get anywhere because, I don't think anyone holds the consciousness that that would feel good. But again, this is very subjective. I hope it helps. I'm so glad. And I hope to do like a body sort of, I had a body metamorphosis course, but it never did actually premiere. There wasn't enough interest in it at the time. But I hope to premiere some new courses soon. I am going to be premiering one on business and how to run a multi-million-dollar business, sort of using my own experience as a model, also with mindset. And I hope to also release something on body metamorphosis and, things that you can do, also like reverse aging, looking your best, healing, that sort of thing. Okay, we're going to close off for the night. I love you all. StudyWithVeronica.com. See these replays on YouTube, TikTok too. Thank you for being here. Have a good one.